Top of this day, blessing to you wherever it is you are. Thank you so much for joining us again this Friday. Thank you so much for joining us again on the show Our Heroes Past, where we celebrate people who have been amazing. Yes, people who have done greatly for Nigeria. This is Primus Radio, where we tell it all, where we fill your day with quality talk, and of course we get you informed, we get you entertained without leaving entertainment. Yes, we also try our best to entertain you. So thank you so much for always joining us on all our shows. Thank you so much for always supporting us on Primus Radio. We beg you, please continue to support us, continue to follow us on all our social media platforms at Primus Media City, on Facebook, on Instagram, and of course on Twitter. My name is Abisola Tayo. I like to call myself the Princess Queen on the MIC. I like to call myself the beautiful host of the show Our Heroes Past. It's the new month. Yes, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. It's the month of September. Today is Friday, September the 4th, year 2020. Yes, I'm so happy that you made it. I made it to the last 4 months in the year 2020. 2020 has been a long year for most of us, not only in Nigeria but the world at large, because of the pandemic COVID-19. But I'm grateful that you survived it, I survived it, and we are still surviving the pandemic, because during the first 3 months of this month, most of us lived with fear of this pandemic, but we survived. Okay, so if you're out there, you've not achieved something for yourself in this year 2020, you can still do that. We have 4 months left in the year 2020, so you can still achieve something for yourself, not just for yourself, but for Nigeria. And if you do that, I promise you, I'll be reading your story someday on the show Our Heroes Past. I'll be celebrating you on the show someday. So go out there, make a name for yourself. We're due for a break. When we come back, I'll be giving you a list. Yes, list of Nigerian heroes. Yes, people who should be saluted, people who should never be forgotten in Nigeria. Last week, we concluded the story of Nnamdi Azikiwe. This week, I'll be giving you a list of people who we've talked about and people who we'll still talk about on the show Our Heroes Past. I'm excited. It's the month of September. This is a song that I love so much from Burna Boy's new album, Twas Store. This is wonderful. I'll be right back. Please keep it locked right here with us on Primus Radio. It's September.
Anywhere I go, mo láti padà sílé mi. 'Cause my mommy won't want to leave me. I know one me person tell me say I'm too lazy. Olúwa bọ̀nà of leleni. As I dey hustle, like I dey buy your okun lazy. No go talk, say me I'm too lazy. Anywhere I go, mo láti padà sílé mi. 'Cause my mommy won't want to leave me. Funkilla. I go show you wonder, worry, wonderful. You no go believe wetin wan happen. No disturbance when the bed do one catch you. It's like you dey sleep, but this one pass you. Hunger. I think bed do just start wonder. From your feet all over, wonder. With somebody that wonder. 'Cause I'm feeling it in my soul. Something is changing, right in your face, something they scratch me, don't be like jazz,
Welcome back. That was wonderful by Burna Boy. Don't forget that you are also wonderful. You are amazing. Just never give up on that dream. Don't give up on yourself. Achieve that which you have put your mind or you have written to achieve. That goal that you have set for yourself. Please try to achieve it like our heroes who fought for themselves, and our country who fought for their freedom. People who sacrificed their lives, their time, their money, just for the freedom that you are enjoying today. So try as much as possible for your name to be written in that great book of this country, and I promise you, just someday I'll be reading your story. Okay, today on the show, I said I'll give you a list of Nigerian heroes that should not be forgotten. We've said a lot about people on the show. Last week we talked about Nnamdi Azikiwe. So Nnamdi Azikiwe will be the first hero that I will mention today. Okay, and Macaulay is another hero that should never be forgotten. Amadu Bello, Anthony Enahoro, Obafemi Awolowo, Kudirat Abiola. Kudirat Abiola was actually the first story that we did on our Heroes Past. If you have not forgotten, should you miss that episode, please follow our link and listen to the first episode of our Heroes Past and listen to Kudirat Abiola's story and our achievements in Nigeria. Of course, we have Ajia Gambu Saba, Margaret Ekpo, Murtala Muhammad, Funmilayo Ransom Kuti, Professor Wole Soyinka, Aminu Kano, Taiwo Akikumi, the man who designed the Nigerian flag, MKO Abiola, yes, the June 12, 1993 presidential election winner that was annulled, Fela Anikulapo Kuti, the pioneer of the Afrobeat music genre in Nigeria. And he of course used his music as a tool to criticize the government while he was alive. Chinua Achebe. If you ever read the book Things Fall Apart, then you should certainly know Chinua Achebe. Gani Fawahimi. We have Ameyo Adadevo. This is someone that we should respect so much, Dr. Ameyo Adadevo. We talked about her. Yes, we've done a story on the show, Our Heroes Past, where we talked about the Ebola outbreak in the 2014. Yes, Ameyo Adadevo was that doctor who caught the spread of the Ebola virus by quarantining Patrick Sawyer, the Ebola patient. Yes, Atahiru Jega, Professor Atahiru Jega, who conducted the free and fair election of 2015 when he was the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Madam Tinubu is another hero that we should celebrate. She was one who, without her, maybe there will still be slave trade in Badagry. Yes, and she was the first Iyalode of Egbaland. General Olusegun Obasanjo, who ruled Nigeria 2 different times, and the nation was known to witness significant development during this period. Umaru Musa Yar'Adua. Yes, that was the late Umaru Musa Yar'Adua was the former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He was able to successfully alleviate the unrest in the Niger Delta region during his time as the president. Of course, we have Aliko Dangote. The list is actually endless. Dr. Dora Akunyili, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Mrs. Grace Eniola Soyinka. Yes, I remember telling you about Mrs. Funmilayo Ransom Kuti. Yes, Mrs. Grace Eniola Soyinka and Funmilayo Ransom Kuti both co-founded the Egba Women Union, and she was a notable women rights activist. Yes, I remember telling you about Funmilayo Ransom Kuti. Should you miss episode 2, please just go to it. I think we've done a whole lot of heroes on the show, and you should listen to all this episode and celebrate these people because they have done amazing things for Nigeria. We have Stephen Keshi in the world of sport. Yes. Even in the world of the religious world, yes, we have Pastor Enoch Adeboye. Yes, Pastor Enoch Adeboye is a religious leader and the general overseer of the largest church in Nigeria, the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Yes, ears also come from churches. Okay, Chimamanda Adichie. Yes, popular for award-winning books, Half of the Yellow Sun. Did you see that movie? After I saw that movie, Half of Yellow Sun, and of course, Purple Hibiscus. We have Ayodele Awojobi and Emeka Anyaoku, Agbani Darego. We talked about Agbani Darego on the show. Kanu Nwako, Mike Adenuga, Balarabe Musa. I'm sorry for the pronunciation of that name. The list is actually endless. The list is actually endless. Alvan Ikoku, Genevieve Onanji. Yes, these are people who should never be forgotten in Nigeria. Shegun Odegbami. Can you see that Nigerians have produced a lot of heroes? You can also be on that list. Your name can also be written in that book if you do that which you should do. If you do that which you're supposed to, things that you have lined up for yourself, not just for yourself, but for Nigeria. I say this and I'll say this again. Don't wait for what the government will do for you. Do that thing that will take Nigeria, or that will put Nigeria on that world map. Till I come your way again next week, let me draw the curtain here. Okay, next week we'll celebrate another person on the show. Till I come your way again next week, please stay safe, be happy, and be a hero. My name is Abisola Tayo. I love you, and I'm signing out.